Okay, thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Just a PSA to the attendees, if you want to ask a question, you have to raise your hand. Otherwise, I won't choose anyone. Next person we have Jake Malley.
Hey, Aaron, how you doing?
Doing great. How about you?
Good. Glad to speak to you again. Just how are you mentally preparing for this weekend? I know you've been in this situation before, so I think you have a little bit of an insight as to how you prepare. So what have you been doing this week to get yourself extra ready, I guess?
Oh, well, we got 2 weeks. This is the second week we got to prepare from as far as just getting ready for them, as far as my film studies. So I feel like I was able to break these guys down to a T. Started last week, and then I feel like more of this week is just bonus film I'm able to do. So when you come to that, it's been great. But being home, being in LA, kind of standing my normal week schedule as far as what I do every single day to get myself ready for a Sunday game, as far as that's off the field things to my film studies to the way I just go about being able to practice and do things, being back at where I live at. So I feel like it's been great. So.
All right, it's 4:15, guys, and AD will be done at 4:20. So if you have a question, now's the time to raise your hand.
Aaron, I guess nobody else is here, so I'll ask you another question.
Okay.
I guess it's just you and I for now. I think other people in other rooms. So, if you're able to win this, what are you going to do? What's your celebration plan, I guess?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna be in the moment. I'm gonna enjoy it. My family's gonna be out here. My kids is with me, so I'm definitely gonna enjoy that experience with them. Then you got your teammates, your coaches. You got to enjoy the experience with them as well. So I don't know. I'm just gonna live in the moment, and whatever happened after that, I'm just gonna enjoy myself and like I said, just be in the moment. So.
Hey, Aaron, it's Jake from Back Sports Page again. Seeing the Bucks win at home last year, is there any extra motivation or extra pressure for you guys to bring that home for the city of LA?
It's no pressure. Obviously, we work to put ourselves in this position to be in the Super Bowl. It's just a plus to have the opportunity to be playing in our own stadium at home. So it definitely would mean, a little bit more to have the opportunity to win a Super Bowl at home. So, obviously that's the goal. That's what you work for. This is what we've been working for. So we're in a great position now. We just got to finish it off. Found a way to play 4 quarters. Trying to come out victorious. So we do that. We'll be happy, and we'll, get to enjoy this moment, not with just each other and with our families, but with the fan base as well. Being back at home. So. That's it.
Thank you. And my final question, coming to LA, is there a special restaurant that you have picked out in mind for, post-game meals that you go to, kind of like a ritual thing, as you had said earlier about keeping routine, like place you'll go to eat before games, or will you just stay at home and kind of do own home-cooked meals since you're able to stay home?
Yeah, I usually do home cooked meals. I ain't a big go out guy, but when I typically typically, do go out. I'm a nice guys and a Delilah's type of guy. So when I do, but that's more, when we got some free time and if we go out as a D-line, that's the spots we typically go to. But I'm usually, wife's cooking or the chef's cooking. So.
Stu Jackson.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Stu.
Thank you. Hey, Aaron, what have you seen out of A'Shawn Robinson in the playoffs? How has he really shown up and impacted you guys, not just along the defensive line, but on the defense as a whole?
Oh, A'Shawn been playing lights out. I definitely think he came into himself this year. He's been dominant, been making a lot of plays, stuff in the run game. Last few games, been putting a lot of pressure on quarterbacks as well in the pass game. So, to see him last year to where he's at now, it's like night and day. When A'Shawn's out there, you playing with a guy like that, man, it just make you that much more comfortable, because he gonna make plays. The ball go to him, he gonna shut the thing down on one side, and then you got great gains in the middle. So it's been good to have him, man, and watch his growth from, like I said, from last year to this year, and see his production and the way he go about, playing, the energy he play with, his physical mindset. I love playing with A'Shawn, so it's been great, and then when he out there making plays, he get us all amped up. So, we feed off each other. So that's good. When he's making plays, we making plays, and everybody feeding off each other. And then, we typically have a lot of success when we play like that.
Stacey Dales.
Aaron, congratulations. I guess I have two questions for you. Stacey Dales, NFL Network. Joe Burrow's been sacked, including the playoffs, 63 times, Aaron. I mean, what are those conversations like for y'all in your meetings as it pertains to that offensive line and the pressure that he's been, taking all year long, even through the playoffs?
Well, you see it, but at the end of the day, every week's a new week. Every game's a different game. So, that's pass game. We still got to go out there, compete, perform, and do what we got to do to, make our plays or put the pressure on or make the sack. So I'm pretty sure them guys are going to be ready. It's a Super Bowl, so obviously we're going to be ready as well. So we're ready to play. Obviously the pass is the pass. We know what we're going against. We had the opportunity for 2 weeks to study these guys and, get a good feel for what we need to do to, trying to have success as far as, the defensive line front, to have success to put pressure on the quarterback. So we got to still go out there perform. And I think, with the guys we got, the way everybody been flying around in practice, everybody's mindset, how guys been locked in, I'm ready. I'm excited to see, us go out there come Sunday and compete, so.
Love it. Just quickly, obviously you're dominant inside, you're dominant outside. They could probably put you in the secondary and you'd do something great. What has the ability, just from your perspective, Vaughn comes in and now you get singled up, one-on-ones, right? How has that one player alone affected your lines and your front's ability to get those one-on-ones?
Well, you add another great piece to the puzzle. I think we already had a solid group, and then you just add a guy like Von Miller, obviously, it's going to be all smiles because, if anything, it take a triple team off me. Obviously, at times I'm still going to get the slide protection, so I'm going to get the guard in the center, but as far as that tackle choking down and then trying to block out, they got to jump out wide right away when you got a speed guy like Vaughn coming off the edge, and you got Flo on the opposite side on the edge, and you got a great game that's in the middle that's having success rushing the passer too. So it definitely been good. It's been fun playing with him because he understands the game. Playing with him, understanding how to play off each other, been good. So he's definitely a huge piece to the puzzle, and bringing him to the mix definitely helped us to get to where we at today. So it's been great.
Sweet, thanks.
Yep.
Jordan Rodriguez.
Hey, Aaron, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Wanted to ask you about Nick Scott, and he, I think, is representative of a lot of guys who are really stepping up into the postseason. And I know you can't necessarily see what's happening that he's doing as you're playing, but as you go back and watch, what has stood out to you about how he sort of stepped into this moment?
Oh, he been playing great, and I see it when we out there live. I'm seeing what he's doing. He's coming up making big hits. He's coming up making plays on the ball, picking the ball off. So he's making huge plays for us to, obviously, to be in the position we in now. You know, he played a huge part of that. So he stepped up to the plate, man, and you know, he's been playing great, been playing lights out. He's a physical guy. He'll come up and hit you, and at the same time, he's a ball hawk at times. So. You know, it been good, man. I think we got a lot of great, you know, defensive players that stepped up big for us this year, making great names for themselves, and we're gonna continue to do that. One more game, leave it all out there, keep flying around. But Nick Scott been playing great. You know, I truly, you know, everybody see that if you watching film and if you're watching a game, you'll see him pop up all the time. So it's been great.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Look, these guys are going to bring the pressure on Joe Burrow, so it's going to be up to the Cincinnati Bengals offensive line to keep these guys at bay. Aaron Donald had 14 sacks, Von Miller 11.5. He's a former Super Bowl MVP. Leonard Floyd with 10.5. Nothing to sneeze at. Again, Joe Burrow, the most sacked quarterback in the NFL this season. 51 times during the regular season, 12 in the postseason. That adds up to 63. Will it add up to a Super Bowl victory, though, for the Rams? We'll find out on Sunday.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.